This is your life. And when your life first started, it was only full of good stuff. Life was simple. It was peaceful. When I was a child, I thought as a child. I understood as a child. Everything was good. But the devil doesn't like you. And he doesn't want you to have peace and joy and good things in your life. So he comes and he gives you temptations. Oh, he gets friends to come along and say, ooh, try it, you like it. And he woos you to make a choice. And so you choose just one little sin. It's not much. It's just one. It's so little. It's so tiny. It's insignificant, except that it pollutes your life. It corrupts your experience. And after you've done one, it's easy to do another one. Maybe it's a puff on a cigarette, or maybe it's a little bit of drugs, or maybe it's a movie with some swear words, or maybe it's a little bit of pornography, or maybe it's a little bit of pride and self-righteousness. But whatever the case, it messes you up. And now with your life stinking, being like hell, messed up, ruined, you want something different in your life. And so you say, you know what, I'm gonna give up all this stuff. I'm gonna go back to truth. I'm gonna go back to right. And so you go back to truth and right. And you start putting that back into your life. And and it actually does seem to make things worse at first, but then it actually starts getting better. And you say, you know, wow, it's actually getting better. My life's improving. And then like a dog that returns to its vomit, you go back and you just do one more thing. It's just one more, but this is a funny thing. Now, it doesn't seem to make that big of a difference in your life. It doesn't seem to be as bad as it used to be. Why? Because it's not making a visible change, and yet it is. It's making your life darker and messier and more corrupt and more miserable and more sad and more painful. And at some point, we have to make a choice. We have to say, I'm either all in, I'm with God 100%, or I'm going to keep on doing things my way or the devil's way. But if you make that choice and you say, I'm going to be all in, I'm just going to pour God's truth. Jesus said, I am the way, I am the truth, I am the life. And so you run to Jesus, you pour your life, you fill your life full of Jesus. You can't get enough of Jesus. It's got to be truth, all truth, nothing but the truth. And then you're just a fanatic to the whole world around you. You're just a fanatic. And then when you look at your own life, you say, what good has it done? Really, what good has it done? Because all around me, there are still movies and people watching junk, and there's still drugs, and there's still riots, and there's still bad cops, and there's still bad people. And what good did it do to make my life right with God? Who cares? Well, you should care. Because if you pour yourself into truth, if you let truth fill you, who you are, what you are, if you go for God and His words and nothing but His words, it does change your life. No matter what's going on around you, it changes your experience. And even though the world all around you makes it look to some that you're no different than anybody else, friend, you're different. And you've got peace, you've got joy, and you've got all the goodness of God in you, no matter what's around you in the world. So what's your choice going to be?